Hey everyone, how you doing? This is PLS, aka Manual. How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing good. Of course, y'all know my wife Lisa, and we're here to talk about a little bit about medical supplies. I know there's a lot of videos out there now that talk a little bit about it, but they really don't show much. So I'm going to show you what we've got going here. In medical supplies, and we have way too much stuff for medical supplies. What you see on the table is nothing compared to what we've got. So where do you want to get started at?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
We can start off with the bag that we just got.
Oh, okay. Let me
Okay,
lock this back up again so I can.
The only thing I added to that was a radio, that crank radio and flashlight. I put it on the side.
All right, sounds good. All right, guys. This is the medical kit that my wife and I ordered. It's a pretty good kit. Gotta say, there's a lot of stuff in this one. It's a really nice bag carrying kit. It's got a lot of stuff in this thing, and I mean a lot of stuff. We're talking just way too much stuff, I think, but you know, that's life. Better to have more than and have too much than not enough. Well, let's just go through this real quick and just kind of give a general idea of what this is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this comes with the Band-Aids. These are bandages, of course. 1 by 3 inch, in other words, Band-Aids, which is perfect, latex free, which is great.
Okay. We have another container here.
This here, hold on, let me get a better look at this. It's called an all-in-one CPR respirator mask. Let me open this.
Which is good to have, guys, especially if you don't want germs or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's really good to have.
Comes with a little pair of gloves. And, this is the kind of mask that will go over a face, should the need arise, to give CPR to someone. You can attach it to one of the bags that come with it, or you can use the hose here and you breathe into it.
One of those little air bladder kind of things?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, let's see. It also comes with a hand sanitizer, which is nice. Just a little one. It looks like it's 4 fluid ounces. Is that what that is?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, 4 fluid ounces. Okay. A lot of stuff inside there. You also have a pair of scissors as well for cutting, gauze, all that different stuff as well. This here I'm kind of excited about, which is nice. Let my wife talk to you about it.
This here is by a company called Dixie. It is a stethoscope and blood pressure cuff.
Which is nice to have.
Yeah, it is. And, well, did you want me to segue into the rest of them?
Yeah.
Okay. This here, I'll open it up. Very tight Velcro. Here's the blood pressure, cuff.
This is an all-in-one?
And no, this is not.
Okay, I see. There's two.
And the stethoscope is actually loose, which is fine, which is great. And so it comes with that, and yes, it works. It works great. What I was asking him about was we have 4 of them.
4, guys. 4 of them. So if you need one, let me know. Because we got way too many of them.
Oh, yes, we do.
And I'd rather pass it on to you guys. My family out there. If you need one, you let me know, and then we'll figure a way to get it to you. Okay? And that's just. So we got 4 stethoscopes.
I believe it is 4 stethoscopes. We have this one, which came with this kit here.
Right.
And which is the Everone Emergency Response Trauma Kit. Bought it through Amazon. It came with like $61.94, so about $62.
That's not shipping and handling or tax.
Yeah.
That's just $61.94.
Yeah.
Let me repeat that again. It's from Amazon, and it's called Everone Emergency Response Trauma. Okay? That's what you need to look for when you go on there. I did not write down the link to it, but if you look for this bag in that and just put in Everone every one emergency response trauma, you'll find that kit. It'll go right to it. $61.94 for this, the bag and everything,
Yeah.
and the stuff that we just showed you as well.
Here's a stethoscope. It's kind of heavy. It's a little bit heavier than the other ones, so it's kind of heavy duty. Another, it's a lightweight stethoscope. This here's a blood pressure cuff with the stethoscope attached.
So as you can see, we have quite a bit of them.
Yes, we do. We really do. I have another stethoscope.
Plenty of them, guys.
Another blood pressure cuff. And another one.
So like I said, guys, I'm not being greedy. This is stuff where Lisa worked at the hospital and stuff. Plus we've got a few of them on our own and that. And we don't want to be greedy with this stuff and that. So please, seriously, if you need some of a stethoscope or a blood pressure kit, you please let me know. You could find my my channel and that from my email and that in the, what is it called, the community page, I think it is. Oh no, look about and you'll find my email there. Email me or just go to one of my videos and leave, hey, you know, Manuel, I need this, can you send it to me? Just let me know, okay? And as soon as I'm out of them, I'll let you guys know as well too.
Yeah, we got these like through Amazon, or we did go to thrift stores. We also found them at yard sales.
Yeah,
So
so you can find them. You don't have to spend a lot of money.
No.
And this big old thing is what? Well, let's just finish what's in this compartment. Now this is, Lisa brought this home to me one day. I dig this thing. This is an all-in-one, it's a what do they call them? EMT?
yeah,
Yeah.
this
It's
here
an
is
EMT kit.
it's called a Leatherman Raptor. The scissors for cutting. You can cut a seat belt. You can cut bandages, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You have the tip here. There's a little. You probably really can't see it that well.
Let me pull it up so they can see it real good.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
It helps to break glass.
Well, hopefully you can see this, guys. See that tip?
No.
Hopefully you can see that. But it's a pretty nice little little kit. It's even got a little clip on here to hang on your belt and that. It's a nice little system here. It also has a little knife on the side right here for cutting seat belts as well.
Yep.
So it's a cool little system.
Yep.
Okay, let me bring this back. You can fold it back up because
Yeah.
I'm not good at that.
Because it has the little. You show them the little knife
Yeah,
there.
a little knife.
A little.
What is that?
I don't remember what this is. We're gonna have to look all this back up. There's a little thing there.
That's for locking it back in place?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you think I can? You think I can do this? No. Ow.
We'll set it off to the side for now.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right. We also have, this is an eye care as well. You get stuff in your eyes and that. It's good to have.
Eye wash.
So, you know, an
Yeah,
eye
absolutely.
wash, it's really good to have. All right. And then, of course, in here you have, what are these? Oh, the emergency blankets that comes with them as well, too.
Those two are for babies.
Yeah, for little kids. Okay.
Yeah, these are the what they call bunting. Bunting, like you know, so yeah, absolutely important.
Let's put some
Very
of this
important.
back in here so that we can go ahead and put this stuff back in here. I'm gonna make sure so we can continue on, guys.
Okay.
I just don't want to get this. It's two separate pockets here,
Yes,
and I don't want to make a mess.
that's right.
All right.
And this one.
All right. Well, let's continue.
Yep. Let's continue.
All right. In the next compartment, it has in here. It has a really big multi-trauma dressing, first aid, and emergency use, sterile unless package is opened or damaged. It's one single-use dressing. It's a pretty good size container. Okay. Next we got, I'm gonna let you go over this because you've done this. You know what's all inside that.
This comes with 8 4.5 by 4.5 sterile gauze. 10 ammonia inhalants, a bag of sorted flex bandages. I don't know if I can find that.
Well, that's what they all know what
Okay.
bandages look like.
There's 5 alcohol prep pads, 2 each triangular bandages, which can be used as arm slings. Plus, I do have, I already have, I just set it down too. I already have 2 arm slings. Here's one. So, plus we have another one put away.
Right.
Which kind of gives us 4.
Right.
The iPads, the large plastic strip bandage, 2-inch sterile gauze, 3-inch sterile gauze, 6-inch sterile gauze, surgery pad dressing, bee sting pads, Providone prep pads, and a cloth tape that is 1 inch by 10 yards. That's just this here.
And that's the Ever-Dixie USA. That's what it is. It comes in all this whole container. Okay, and then it's got another container here, which I'm gonna give to Lisa.
Okay, and this one, you actually have the bandage scissors, the forceps, a Mylar rescue blanket, CPR shield with gloves, a pen light, an emergency airway kit, wire splint, cold compress, bite stick, instant glucose, 2.
No, what's the instant glucose? What is that?
That is to help somebody if if they need a little, they're feeling faint, like if they're diabetic or something, you know, you can like, okay, I'm I'm crashing, or my whatever.
Sugar levels are low or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick energy.
Yep. So you have 2 burn stop dressings, 2 by 2 and a 4 by 4, a seatbelt cutter, and a tourniquet.
Cool.
All in this bag here.
All right, now this is just this kit, guys,
Yeah.
that we have. Let me put this back in here. This is just one kit that we have, and we're working on our other ones because you need to have the kits ready in case of emergency. Bug out bag. Say hypothetically you got a scoop real quick. We have our bug out bags by the door. I'll show those to you later on in another video. But in this one right here, this is a bug out medical bag that we have, and it opens up, which is really nice. You should get one if you can find one.
It's currently empty because
It's empty because we just pulled a bunch of stuff out of there. We're redoing it.
Yeah.
But it's a nice little medical bag as well.
And it'll attach right to your bug out bag depending on the kind of bug out bag you have.
And then this here, it just snaps right here to lock them in place. You've seen these buckles. But it's got pockets on the side as well.
So you can add things.
On the front of it, and it's got 2 pockets on the sides as well here. Let's see here. Okay, so we're gonna put this one aside.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing I added to this was that crank flashlight radio combination.
Okay, let's see what we got here. All right.
Because either we put it in that bag or the other bag.
Flashlight, radio, crank type.
And I already checked it today.
Wife said she already checked it, so it should be working. So pretty easy in case of emergencies. All right, then we're gonna put this to the side. Now we're gonna go over a couple of little things in regards to what type of things that you should get. Well, let's look over here first. Things that you should have normally. Since my wife and I have both done CPR classes and that, we know a lot about what's going on. When I was younger, I worked in elder care facility. My wife worked at the hospital in that, so we mess around with a lot of this stuff here as well. But as you can tell, this is, what do you call these? Ace bandages?
Ace bandages. We've got the medical tape in there.
Yeah, these Ace bandages, we have tons. Let me have one of those.
Sure.
We have tons of different type here, okay? We got, regular size one here, real skinny ones here as well, real thick ones, and this goes all the way to the bottom, guys, and then you got really wide ones here as well too. So you gotta just get a bunch of different ones that you have. This is that tape that they use for when, you get a shot in the arm and then they put little gauze on it and then they wrap it. That's what this is, okay? And then you have the tapes as well that you would need to secure bandages or anything like that on the body and that. So this is a lot. Overkill.
Yes.
But we collect this stuff, guys, and I think it's a good idea. I'd rather have more than not. All right.
Well, let me see something really quick here. I just happened to notice something. Oh no, never mind.
Okay. Push this off to the side here. Okay, that's just one container right there. Now this one here. All right, this is a pre-op surgical stuff that we have. Let me show you. All right, the first thing that we have in this container and that is Polymedical Complete Disposal Skin Stapler. This is a stapler for like sutures, kind of like, okay? We also have this kit will also take out the staples as well. Okay, let's just go through it. What do we got? I think we got a whole bunch of stuff. These are just, what are these ones?
These are the tourniquet kits. No.
Yeah, you explain that,
Okay.
please.
These actually are tourniquet kits. Like if you're going to be given an IV or should anything else happen, we actually do have several of them.
Hey, baby.
They come with, you know, all sorts of nice little things in here. The tourniquet itself, antiseptic applicator, gauze sponge, medical tape,
We don't.
closing piece, you know, that kind of thing.
Right. These here are suture kits. You know, so when you need to sew something up, I know a lot of you got a little squeamish about stuff like this, but in the shit hits the fan scenario and you get cut, this is a good thing to have. Now they have several different things that you could use, and I know we have like liquid skin that you can use as well too. You have those bandages, like what are they, like little butterfly bandages or something like that, to pull the skin together and that, so that make sure that it stops bleeding. And this is a surgical removal tray. Now this is for removing. You use the regular stitches and that. This is what you use to take it all out.
And you can get most of these items right, online, Amazon. So
now another thing that I recommend that you guys get is iodine. A lot of iodine. So if you need to clean a wound outside of a wound or anything like that, you want to make sure you have this stuff to clean the area before you do any fixing any cuts or anything. When you get a suture or anything like that, you clean the outside area first before you do anything. Okay. We also have these here. Now these are what do they call it? Patient protective skin preparation. So this is for before they go. Go ahead. You
before
explain.
they go to into surgery, the skin is cleaned, especially for a larger area. This would be either wiped on them or left on them, and then they would cut through it. It's to help, like it says, prep for rapid bactericidal action against the broad spectrum of microorganisms. In other words, think of it as like another iodine kind of thing.
But it's a protective, is what it protects you.
Yeah.
Then of course we've got a bunch of other little stuff in here as well. We've got, there we go. This is a what do they call it? Silver antimicrobial wound dressing.
That's in the event of
that's what that is.
Certain bacteria or viruses show up and is attacking the wound, or especially if the patient is septic. But
this is also used for like first and second degree burns to cover, is what this is used for as well. And you could leave this on the body up to 21 days, but it says change frequently, but you're up to 21 days. You can use this. So it's a good little surgical kit in case of emergency, guys. So I'm gonna put this stuff back in here.
yeah, we have all sorts of like little scissors and forceps in there.
Yeah, there's let me just show them real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
All kinds.
Tweezers.
Tweezers.
Are very important.
Tweezers, little scissors, medical scissors, all that stuff's in there as well. So, of course, before you do any of that stuff, you make sure you clean that stuff really good.
Yeah.
Sterilize it. Okay?
Sanitize.
So, that one's that. Let me have that lid, please.
There you go.
All right, that's one of them. All right, what's this down here?
Those are the lidocaine patches.
Lidocaine patches.
Yeah, I
Go ahead and
need those for my
explain.
back.
Yeah.
And these are 5%, which is the highest amount you're going to get. But they're great because you can cut these down, apply them to an area that's your muscles. Like in my case, it was for my back, and so I could cut that in half and put it on either side of my back, of my spine.
But she got better pretty quick. But we got a lot in here, so it comes in handy, guys. I'm telling you. You know, it's lidocaine for, you know, muscle aches, anything like that. We've got plenty of other stuff like that as well too. Let me show you here. We've got capsaicin cream, which is really nice to have as well too.
Of course, with that there, you may want to make sure you don't touch your face.
Yeah, don't touch your face with this stuff or your eyeballs.
Yeah, wash your hands before you go to the bathroom.
It's good for muscle aches, things like that. Same thing, muscle rub as well. Lidocaine ointment, 5%. And of course, you guys have all seen this, deep heat. And then for small cuts and stuff like that that happen in that, you want one of these. And this is a triple antibiotic. Guys, get a lot of these. Just get them a lot, okay? You won't believe how much they will help you, okay? All right, now, let's see what we got in the next container here. No telling what's in here, guys. All right, this looks like a whole different setup over here of gauzes. I mean, a whole bunch of some gloves as well, too, that we've got in here. And, of course, Lisa's got more scissors. And then a whole shebang of different type of compresses as well, too. Thick ones as well. I mean, we got a lot of them, guys. And this is just a small amount that we have right now that I'm showing you. Okay? And then inside here, we've got, like I said, we've got gloves in there as well. Big old gauze as well, for especially cleaning up a lot. And then a whole stack of little small,
yeah, the 2 inch,
2 inches,
2 by 2.
yeah, size ones. And then some little bit bigger ones here as well too. Some woven ones. Okay? These are things that you can pick up at the stores, guys. You just need, you just
even
go ahead.
grocery stores. You can pick them up at grocery stores. You can get them, like I said, again online. Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, this is important, yeah, for your hands. If you hurt your hands or anything like that,
Yes.
especially if you have, what do they call that?
Carpal tunnel.
Or something like that.
You sprain your wrist.
More of
arm sling.
your arm slings as well. A facial mask with a little plastic thing for your eyes or your mouth.
Yes,
I don't know.
Beard or mustache.
Yeah.
But it does help.
But this is filled with that different, you know, knee support, anything like that. We also have a lot in here of tourniquets as well, which comes in handy, guys, for a whole lot of different uses. You also have an ice pack,
which is great.
You just unhook this, put your ice inside of here and that for your ice packs and that.
Yeah, this here
and
can
then
fit right over.
Yeah, it fits over your arms or your shoulder or wherever you need to put it. And of course, you know, you got finger splints as well. So you got a lot of little different stuff in here. Okay? So let's put this one back in here.
Hold on.
But like I told you, you guys, we got a lot of different ones. There we go. There's another one will fit. Just put that on top. All right.
Yeah, because the other thing that do have that really should be in the other bag is the glasses.
Yeah, some kind of glasses would be nice.
Yeah.
Especially when if you're working on somebody in that, you want to have something like that to protect your eyes as well too. Just so you don't get contaminated or anything else. Now, one important thing that you should have in your emergency kit, medical kit, and that is matches or a lighter. Because if you need to sterilize, you know, water, anything, you need this stuff. So make sure you get it. The other things we have is cotton balls. Now, cotton balls are a necessity, you know, and you need to have these. They can, for anything use, they even come good with, work good with putting Vaseline, which is, I have some over here at the end. You coat this thing full of Vaseline, put them inside a little baggie in that, put them in your bag in that, and it helps to start a fire. So think about that, guys. Another thing, antacids. Get yourself some antacids. You know, things that you need to have, personal things like that.
You can buy those little pouches, the little packs of them.
Right, right.
You know, of course, it's going to cost more, but you can buy a box of those little packs that have like 2 antacids per packet. But yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you get yourself some pain relievers. I've got ibuprofen here and regular Tylenol and that.
We have aspirin over there.
Where's that at?
Over there.
I see it. And aspirin. Okay. Now, like I said, wound cleaner. Anytime you're going to do some work on somebody in that, you need something like this to clean the wound out. Sterilizes it, cleans it all out and everything. Okay. What we have here as well too is we have medicines, allergies, Claritin, can't sleep at night, ibuprofen PM, sick, got a lot of mucus in that, mucus relief, or Mucinex, which comes in handy. Another thing, if you're on a boat, plane, nauseated, motion sickness relief, get them, guys. And then, of course, we've got over here sinus relief problems. Get yourself some of this stuff, all right? Got a cold, it's the little things filled up with sore throat stuff, cough drops, you know, Ludens. You know, make sure you get, make sure you get them. Biggest thing about making sure that when you're going to work on anybody, you got to be clean yourself. You've got to make sure that your hands are sterilized. We picked these up at Home Depot. These are the HDX hand gel sanitizers. Use them whenever you're going to do any medical procedures on anybody, and I don't care who it is, for your protection. And then keep these bottles, because if you ever need run out, you can always fill them up with something like Germ-X or something like that. Bee stings. Both my wife and I, you know, I'm okay, but she can get a little swelled up. We do have some allergies that we got to be careful of, and an EpiPen is a priority. Got to make sure you have them. Replace these every year, right?
I believe it's every year.
Yeah, once a year you need to replace them. Now, we heard a while back how much they cost, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. From what I hear, they've gone down. I haven't checked the prices yet, but if you need them, get them, okay? Cotton, what do they call these? Cotton swabs. Make sure you get some of them. It helps. It really does.
You can get a little container where you can actually put, you know, your cotton swabs in. We have one in our bathroom.
Right.
But yeah, we have in over there as well. We have what is that? The oral relief gel.
Yeah.
Like liquid.
And that's thank you for bringing that up. A lot of you dental problems. You need something to help you. Toothaches or anything like that. Get yourself some oral pain gel. You can pick them up at pharmacies and that. You know, even in the aisles and that. Get this stuff now so you don't have to worry about it later. All right. Let's see. Oh, one important thing. Peroxide. Make sure you get it. You guys know what this is used for. So make sure you get it. No, ladies, not only for your hair, but it is a good sanitizer as well. It kills germs as well. So it comes in handy.
You can put that in a container. They do recommend something like maybe a pump, one of those pump dispensers, you know, something. Yeah. Okay.
Now we're going to go on here a little bit here now. HDX disposable gloves. Make sure you get plenty of this stuff. Now we've got a lot. Got a whole container full. Okay.
Yeah, medium, and I think we have some large.
Right, and then at the same time too, you also got to make sure if you're going to be working with people in that, and if you're going to do any suturing, anything like that, wound care or anything, you need to cover your face. Not only for the protection of the patient, but the protection of yourself. And we do have some here as well. These are face masks. This one right here. These are all tie down kind that we have here as well. So we have a lot of this stuff here in that.
You know, and I do have the N95.
She has an N95 mask.
Yep, but I do have more gloves in here.
Right.
Yep.
Now, also what you need is, I think it's important part of the kit that you should have is what do they call this?
Pulse ox.
A pulse ox. This shows what your pulse rate is, and it also shows how much oxygen you're getting. This is important. If somebody's really sick, you keep this on them.
Yeah, we actually have two. I just couldn't find the other one.
Oh, it's in the medicine cabinet.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a black one as well. Now, guys, I know a lot of you guys might find this a little squeamish, but I'm going to show you something here.
You want me to show them?
No, that's all right. I'll talk to them about it. I ain't afraid. These are ladies. What do they call those? Maxi pads. Now, if you didn't have all that gauze or anything like that, guys, this stuff works.
Okay.
This will, work in a pinch. Believe me,
Yeah.
when I tell you that.
And so will tampons.
Yeah, and so will tampons. But the thing is these are nice. They absorb, and that's what they're made for, just like gauze and that as well. So, go ahead.
I just said, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and yeah, so get some of these if you can. It's important that you do. I know a lot of ladies have this stuff already, but guys, don't be embarrassed.
Yeah, no.
You know?
And when it comes to the same way, with the maxi pads, they come in different thickness,
Right.
absorption.
Right.
Tampons come in different sizes.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right.
And then this here is a first aid kit that we actually have everything for.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that.
Right. It's a full kit, right?
Yes.
So let's
actually
see
a full
here.
kit. Nothing's missing.
It's a full kit. I mean, start off small, whatever you can do.
Yeah.
Ice packs, bandages, gauze pads, even like Lisa was saying, even some Q-tips, small ones, antibiotics, some tape, tongue depressors. I mean,
That's
gloves.
for finger splints.
Yeah, for finger splints and that. Big pieces of gauze at the bottom of that. So get what you can. We never worry about medical stuff because we've got a lot of it. And this is just like that one that I just showed you, and and then all the other stuff we've got. Same thing.
This here is just holding some stuff in there. We
This is
actually
just
have
a-
5 kits.
This is just a miscellaneous container.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of stuff in here. Extra strength non-aspirin, quick cleaning,
Yeah.
the little packets in that.
On Band-Aids.
Yeah, what is this?
That's a laxative.
It's a laxative.
Yes.
Believe it or not, guys.
Antidiarrheal isn't just the only thing. You might, especially in an emergency situation, you might get bound up, so you're going to need a laxative. So,
Right.
yes.
Anti-itch medicines. I mean,
Yeah.
just a bunch of different little stuff in
And
here.
you can buy hydrocortisone cream.
Right. Antacids in here as well. Imodium. If you're stressed out and you have to bug out, most likely you're going to end up with, some kind of diarrhea or something. Burn gel in here. Like I said, a bunch of little different stuff in that we've got in here.
A lot of Band-Aids are in that one.
Okay.
I can find all of our Band-Aids. This one here actually has, if you can do it, this is actually a great thing to have. It's a pill cutter, is what this is, so that you can cut a pill in half or something. Yeah, and I actually have 2 of them.
Okay.
So,
But yeah, these are nice little things to have, guys, in case of emergency.
we have the swab sticks, to help keep the mouth moist. You never know. And I do have a glow. I think these technically are the bracelets, but it helps to with light. If you need light.
And then it's just got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in there as well,
Something
too,
else
right?
that's really important.
Oh yeah,
A Stipic.
a Stipic. This is the stop bleeding. That's what these are, for stop bleeding. Okay, very important. Get some of these. What are
Hand
these?
warmers. That's the emergency blanket.
More emergency blankets, guys. We always want to have this stuff. A thermometer.
Thermometer. Thermometer. Safety pins. Trust me, you'll never have enough of those. A razor, just in case you might need to shave something. You never know.
Yep.
Then we have a pill cutter. No, a pill crusher. There's the bulb. This
For
is
infants, for
not
adults.
just- and for adults. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be for anything. As well as other antibacterial wipes. But yeah,
What's this on the top?
this is a no stain barrier film. If you need to protect somebody's skin from something, from getting wet, or it goes on. Definitely that requires a little bit more know-how, so we won't go into that one. But yeah, That
Okay.
gives you an idea of, we actually have a lot, perhaps way too much.
We have a lot, and then on top of that, let me grab it. Hold on one second. All right. All right. They sell kits. This is a flu shield infection defense kit.
Yep.
Okay. You see that? Need some gloves as well too, 4-pack as well. But with this flu shield,
Yeah, that one we've already opened and
Yep.
used some stuff from it.
and there's a lot of stuff inside of here. Here's a bunch of gloves as well. More gloves,
Yeah.
and then face masks in there as well.
Yeah. So yeah.
So yeah, it's nice to have these in case of emergency, guys. Not many of you deal with shots or anything like that, but if you need them, especially if you are diabetic, you can get these at your pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so make sure you have some of these just in case. I'm not diabetic. This is what we have here in that for shots in that. When I take testosterone, this is what this is for.
And I was doing my allergy shots.
Yep.
So
So what else we got going? Is that
that
it?
is it.
I think that's about all we have right now to show you. As we go along, getting more stuff in that, I'll come back, show you what we got as well. But just get your stuff together as much as you can, because this stuff is going to be separated in, I think, 4 different areas. One of the medical stuff is going to be for the house. The trauma bag and that's for out there if I need to go out there and do something out there, outside. The black one down on the floor, that goes with our bug out bags.
Yes, it does.
And then this green one right here, on the side right here, that's going inside the car. So you want to make sure you have this stuff handy just in case the STHF, you know what I mean? So, guys, I want to thank you all for being here and watching this video. Now, I know there's a lot more stuff that we could have gotten, but this is just what we've got for right now. Other than what we've got in our bathroom and cupboards that we use on an everyday basis and that. Mm-hmm. But this stuff is important for your safety and for your family's safety. We're not experts on any of this by means, no way are we. But we have accumulated this stuff for a while, and we're going to continue to do it. But your life is important. And if something does happen, and you guys are seeing what's going on across the world right now, not only across the, just what's happening with our and what's the name of it, Ukraine. We've got a lot of other problems just here in the States itself. We're dealing with food shortages out here as well too. So do your best and do what you can to make sure you protect your family, guys. It's very important that you do that. I want to again thank you guys for coming and watching the show. I hope this is informative in some way and does help somebody. This is the first time we've done this medical stuff. So, and I know there's probably a lot of stuff we left out, but we just wanted to show you what we have done to get started to do what we need to do to make sure we protect our families as well.
Yes.
We live in a community of apartment complex. It's nice to have emergency equipment because it has happened in the past, in that we actually had a gentleman that was living in our building, and of course you guys know I have a monitoring system for my cameras and that, and we had a gentleman go to the deep end and he went to the bottom. Saw him in the camera. Wife and I ran out there. I gave him mouth to mouth. Lisa gave the chest pumps and that, and we were able to revive him. By the time the paramedics got here and that, they were able to save his life. So learning this stuff is important. You don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. You don't know if your child's going to be hurt or something, or like my wife gets hurt or something. What am I going to do? Do I have anything to help her until paramedics show up, or whatever? Or do I, if something shit hits the fan scenario, am I the paramedic at that time? You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I need you guys to understand, this is just the medical equipment. The knowledge is picking up the books and that. You can get them on internet. You can get them on Amazon and that. You could find books, because if your internet goes down, you're going to need to have some books.
Yep.
And medical books is really important, how to do certain things, simple things.
Yes.
So get that stuff as fast as you can. Be ready, be prepared. PLS out, my wife and I, but we're not gone, guys. You take care now. Have a good day. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.